Hello guys, welcome back to Palm Beach PC Services, and once again I am Carlo the computer guy. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. This is the third video for this series, Manger Accounting, a free accounting software that we went and installed. On the first video, we downloaded Manger, we installed it, and we created a business called Carlo the computer guy, right? Carlo the computer guy, and then we entered business name, details, and we configured emails, right? That's the first video. The second video, we created a customer. We created an invoice for the customer, and we accept payment from the customer. And I also showed you how you can email the invoice to the customer. All right, on this video here, we are going to create inventory items. Okay, we want to add the item to our stock, and we want to add a vendor or a supplier, and then we want to buy the item from the vendor, and then we want to sell the item. Okay, too much talking. Let's do this. We go to inventory items here on the left, and we click on new inventory item. Okay, I'm gonna add this laptop. Let's say I add this laptop. Okay, I'm gonna add a code. Yours can be anything. I say 001. I want this to automatically pre-fill. If I want to, let's say that I like this. Actually, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. You can add more details here if you want to. And I'm gonna say create. All right, this is my inventory. Now I have one item. Okay, I have the item listed in the software, not in stock, because I haven't purchased it yet. To purchase the item, I need a vendor. So we're going to create a supplier or a vendor, right? Supplier, click on supplier, new supplier. We're going to create a vendor. We're going to call this vendor 1. So I had it created already. So I created vendor 1, address, test address, and that's it with email. If you know this information, if you don't, just add the name of the vendor. Create. Once you create the vendor, now we can buy that item, that laptop we have in the software. So to buy the item, you come here to purchase invoices. Come here, new purchase, you click on purchase invoice, new purchase invoice. That you fill out the date, when is it, due date, reference, supplier. Okay, I only have one vendor. I don't need to add anything in the description because I know what I'm buying. I'm buying this laptop here. Okay, and then what's quantity? I'm buying quantity 1. I'm buying it for $250. They don't charge me tax code. They don't charge me taxes because I have a tax exempt to resell. So I'm gonna leave this blank, and then I come here, I say create. Okay, I have it. All right, that's what I have. Now, remember, this is an invoice. Now I'm going to create to pay them. To pay them, I click on new payment, and you select payment for paid from. Okay, I'm gonna use my credit card now this time to pay for this laptop. And then this information is pre-populated for you. You don't need to change it in here. You can edit description. You can say credit card payment. Come on, credit card payment for Asus laptop. I don't know why I capitalize everything. All right, here I don't leave this the way it is as default. Don't type anything here, and then you come and say create. Okay, I made the payment. Remember, I made the payment. Now, if you go back to inventory items, you will see that you have one item in stock. Before it was 0. Now we have an item in stock. So we have an item in stock. We purchased the item. We have it in stock. Now what do? We are going to sell it to our customer. Click on sales invoice to create an invoice for the customer. Okay. New sales invoice. We are selling this to our favorite customer. The money is due in 1 day. Reference, customer name, Our favorite customer, Jane Doe. What did we, okay, remember before we were selling a service, we would click here. We're not doing that. We're going to sell an item. We say the laptop that we are the only one we have. We click it. And then what quantity? We only have one quantity in stock. We bought it for $250, I believe, or $275. Let's say we sell it for $300. All right, we sell it for $300 because she's nice. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna sell it to her for too much money. And then we're gonna charge her taxes. If she doesn't have a tax exempt, we need to. If she had a tax exempt, this would be blank. Now, because we have to collect taxes for the government, she doesn't have a tax exempt. We select our tax code here, which is a Florida tax. In my case, they charge her $21. Once I'm done, I can click create, but I want to add another line. I want to add another line because Jane Doe wants us to configure the install to set up the laptop for her. So what we do, add another line. In this case, I'm not selecting the item. I'm gonna select the account now because I'm selling now a service, a non-tangible service, right? Line 1 is a tangible item that we're selling, and this time we're selling a service which is non-tangible. So which account? So I have it in sales services, and 1. Okay. How much? I'll say $150. I'm charging her taxes. So now I want to add a description for what I am with the service. What kind of service? Let's say, because I have the laptop, I'm gonna cover the laptop. Asus laptop purchase and setup. So I wrote this to cover both lines. All right. And once I'm done, I scroll down, click on create. Okay. This is the invoice for Jane Doe. Jane Doe hasn't paid yet. And to pay for it to, let's say she paid now, she sent the money via Cash App. We're going to use Cash App this time. We're going to, okay, she made the payment via Cash App. We're going to select new receipt. And paid by customer. Okay, Jane Doe received in account. It's a Cash App. You can add description here. Say payment via Cash App. Right, leave this blank. Right, let's say she paid in full. That's it. If she paid partial, we could put the partial payment here. But since she paid in full, we leave this the way it is. And then we come here and say create. That's all we do, guys. Oh, I like to do my reference too. Reference and then to create. Now, Jane Doe paid in full. If we go back to sales invoice, again, it's today's date, view, this payment is in full. Now, Jane Doe paid. If we go back to our inventory, you see now it is 0 because we sold that one item, right? What else? So we have money in the bank. Let's go back to the bank to see how much money we have. We have Bank of America. We have $214, and we have 0 in PayPal. And for credit card, we owe. Remember, we bought the laptop with the credit card, so we owe the credit card company $250. That's why you see minus here. And here is a cash amount, and I have I have $481.50 via Cash App because that's how Jane Doe sent the money. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the money from Cash App. I'm gonna transfer the money from Cash App to Bank of America, $481. To do this, we will need to do what we call an enter account transfers, or transfer in this case. Click on it and then click on new enter account transfer. Today's date. All right, reference. I'm gonna do where the money coming from. Cash App amount $481.50. Received in Bank of America. Now I'm gonna go to description. Say Cash App transfer to Bank of America. I like the description because it kind of helped me remember what this was for. Okay, I have everything set, guys, and I click on create the transfer. Okay, if we go back to bank and cash amount, you see that Cash App now has nothing. Is that Cash App? Yeah, Cash App has $0 because we transferred everything and the money went to Cash America. And now because we owe the credit card company, we are going to pay them back. The way we do it, we're going to take money from Bank of America and we're going to pay the credit card company. So what do? We come here again to enter account transfers, new account transfer, new enter account transfer. We're going to leave the date, paid from Bank of America. We owe the credit card company $250. Received in credit card Chase. Now I want to add a description. Let's say payment to credit card company, right? Let's do this so it can be. All right. Now when I'm done, once I'm done, click create. And if we go back to banks and cash accounts, you'll see that you no longer owe the credit card company money. All right. Now, one thing I want you to see, if you go to the summary page, like the main page, you'll see your balance sheet where you have an asset of $595.50. And this is your liabilities. All right. You owe the government taxes because that's what you collected from the client or client in this case. And this is your equity. That's what basically the same thing as your assets in this case. And income, this is how much money you made, right? This is how much money you made. This is where interest received. There's no interest. Inventory sales, you sell this from inventory, and then your services, you made $490.15 and 19 cents in inventory. Now this is your inventory cost. It listed here because it is an expense. And this is your net profit. You have $440.19 in the bank or money you made as profit. Yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any question and write down in the description area, ask question, and let me know. So once again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to the third video, to the channel. This was Carlo, the computer guy with Palm Beach PC Services. Thank you, and see you on the last video, video number 4, which is the last one. All right, where we're going to close this out.